Who's there?
It's Fred.
Come in, please.
How do you do, and what can I do for you this evening?
I have an appointment with Tracy. Tracy's expecting me.
If you'll just wait a minute, I'll see if Tracy's free to receive you.
Oh, it must have been a terrible fight.
This is Tracy. Come in, Fred. Hiya, pal, and what's on your mind today?
I'll tell you what's on my mind today. Tracy, I hired you to get me some information, didn't I? So far, you've been strictly a flapperoo. How about giving me my money back?
Oh, sit down. Relax, pal, relax. We'll get the dope for you next week if we have to pistol whip that Chevrolet mob till they sing like canaries.
Yeah, sure you will. But next week may be a little too late. I'm paying for advance inside information, and I want it right now.
Advance inside info is what you're gonna get. Our motto is...
Secret Operative X-94, returning from mission.
Roger. Enter X-94.
Secret Operative X-94 reporting. Using a concealed camera type L402, I have secured motion picture scenes of the subject in action.
Honest? Gee, that's swell.
Brothers, that General Motors proving ground rough. Those cookies really clam up when you try to pump them. Here, I had the film developed on the way in.
Oh, I knew we'd come through. That's our motto. Tracy girls always come through.
Yeah, when I hired you, you told me your motto was, we never sleep. Say, that's kind of a small camera, isn't it?
Oh, if you think this one is small, you should see the one I wear with the bikini.
Okay, lights out. You'll see, Fred, that a Tracy girl always delivers. Hey, what's that crawling up the fence, a bug?
That's the new 1961 Chevrolet, Chief. Pretty, isn't it?
Holy catfish. That's too far away to see anything. Why didn't you get closer? I want my money back. Why didn't you climb the fence?
I'd like to see you climb a fence wearing a skirt like this.
I don't care if you fly over it on a broomstick. What I want is a picture of the '61 Chevy.
Well, maybe some of the other girls, I mean, operatives, have come back with something. Send them in on the double. This is a tough case to crack. No one in that Chevrolet mob will turn stool pigeon. Couldn't you think of something easier, like Russian Sputnik blueprints or atomic energy secrets?
I'm not interested in Sputniks, and I'm not interested in making H-bombs. But I am interested in what the '61 Chevy will look like. Now then.
Secret Operative Z26 reporting from Pike's Peak.
Secret Operative Y14 reporting from the Panama Canal.
Secret Operative Q7 reporting from... Oh! I've had a perfectly terrible time!
Stop sniveling, Q7. Tracy girls never cry.
Well, let's all take a look at the background material.
Background material? You mean those films don't show any '61s?
Well, of course not. The first step in finding out how good any '61 car is to see what the '60s have done. Start at X-94.
Exhibit A shows the subject, Corvair, making a special run up Pike's Peak. My information is that Corvair was a completely new car in '60, so they've done everything possible to prove its real worth by the beginning of the '61 season. The altitude and the cold didn't bother that Corvair at all. But at the summit, I blacked out.
Because of the thin air?
No, because I suddenly realized that one of these days I'll be chasing a Corvair up Mount Everest.
You're next, Y14.
I trailed 3 Corvairs from Chicago, Illinois. They followed the Pan American Highway from the Mexican border down through Guatemala, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Costa Rica to the Panama Canal.
All the way? Why, some of the road isn't even built yet.
Oh, mister, you're so right. Dust, mud, nothing seemed to make any difference to them, even where the whole road had been carried away by a landslide. Principal evidence? Superior traction, very body tightness, ruggedness that takes terrific punishment. Check?
Check.
Hey, what do you know? To beat that, the '61 Corvairs will have to be built like submarines.
What a time I had keeping up with them.
Check. All right, Q7, what happened to you?
Well, you see, I was shadowing a man named Joie Chitwood. That man and the awful things he did.
Pull yourself together while we look at your film and keep talking.
I thought he might tell me something about the '61 cars, so I disguised myself as a stunt driver and... Oh, I can hardly bear to talk about it. Everyone thought I was part of the show, and the next thing I knew, there I was, riding in a car with Mr. Chitwood himself. I don't know what he was trying to prove. Nothing he did seemed to affect the car, but, oh, what it did to me. Oh, that mean Mr. Chitwood.
Well, it doesn't seem to me that you were in any danger.
You don't know Mr. Chitwood.
Well, with that kind of performance, the Corvair's body frame combination must be built like an army tank.
Doesn't anybody care about me? My body frame combination isn't built like an army tank.
That's right, sis. But I'll bet the new Corvairs won't be built like you. Tracy, your girls have knocked themselves out. That background material was terrific. But let's face it, what about the '61 Chevy?
As I said, this is the toughest case in all my experience. Say, wait a minute. Tomorrow, Chevrolet is having a big convention show to show the dealers all the new cars. After the show, we could kidnap one of the big guns and then put him through the old 3rd degree.
Chief, wouldn't it be safer to crash the gates and see the show ourselves?
That's it, Q7. Remind me to give you a merit badge. Why, we can even take you along disguised as a newspaper reporter. It'll be a cinch.
Oh, wait a minute.
Excuse me, please. Do you have a pass?
I'm a reporter. I'm with the press.
Sorry, mister. The press showing isn't until next week.
Oh.
Just a minute.
Flowers for the leading lady.
I'll see that they get to her.
Oh. Thanks, Buster. Can't you see I'm a musician?
I don't care if you're Johann Sebastian Bach. You don't get up those stairs without a pass.
Pardon me, buddy. Do you mind?
No, not at all. Help yourself.
Man. Thanks.
Hey,
Welcome.
you fellas a quartet?
Right.
Well, come on, get in here. Hey, you. You need an engraved invitation?
Pardon me, sir. Are you with the cast?
No, I'm not.
Then you'll have to go to your seat. No one allowed backstage during the performance.
Oh.
All right. We're ready now to let you see our 1961 Chevrolet lineup.
This is the 1961 Impala Sports Sedan, one of 4 great new Impalas, and a fitting example of Chevrolet's 1961 styling. The rounder, softer glamour that comes from completely new sheet metal. The new station wagons, 6 models, each with 4 doors. And all 3 series from top to bottom include both a 6 and a 9-passenger model. The Bel Airs, along with the economy Biscaynes and Biscayne Fleetmasters, are America's best-selling series. To complete the 1961 Chevrolet line, the Corvette, with one of the greatest styling changes in Corvette history. All Chevy styling is new in '61. The appearance of Chevy in 1961 is tops. Yet, just as beautiful to people who know cars is Chevy's '61 ride. Just look at what the 1961 full coil suspension does. And easy steering. You want to see what a combination of full coil suspension and quick steering can do? Many new features make servicing easier. For example, the splash-free tank filler neck takes gas as fast as a hose can pour it in. What else makes Chevy so special in '61? Power. Smooth power. Yes, Chevy has more power, more styling, more easy servicing, more choices in colors and models. No wonder Chevy sells more cars. No wonder Chevy brings more at resale time.
This is the way to the dressing room. Where's the girl?
Now, a success story unparalleled in truck history. The story of the 1961 Chevrolet trucks. The greatest truck suspension of all time has been proved by 300,000 trucks doing every type of job in every part of the country. Chevrolet's front suspension eliminates this, the old-fashioned I-beam, which transfers road shocks right to the frame and body. You see, Chevrolet uses ultra-modern torsion bar action to lose road shocks at the wheels themselves. At the rear, Chevrolet trucks have variable rate suspension, full coil or leaf spring depending upon the work the truck does. These tailored for the job suspensions mean less concern with road conditions and more ton miles per day with Chevrolet, more profit per day for the operator. Owner-proved suspensions are only the beginning of Chevrolet's really modern truck world. This world includes everything from comfort and durability features such as a 6-inch thick cushion of foam rubber in the custom cabs, onto brand new tilt cabs that let a driver see around a corner the minute he gets up to it. Chevrolet's modern truck world also includes a completely new line of trucks, the Corvair 95s, 3 models. The ramp side, with a side that lets down for convenient, easy loading. The load side, exactly the same as the ramp side, except that it is without the ramp feature. Both have a flat floor option available for jobs where a flat floor is required. The Corvan, a panel that offers a new service to the world of truck work, has a load capacity of a full 191 cubic feet. In 1961, there just isn't any other truck that can compare with Chevrolet for newness in styling, for engineering that produces owner profit, and for models to fit regular and special truck work. Let's look at the Corvair in 1961. Corvair is now a full line of 9 well-built automobiles. Suppose we see some of the models. There's the Monza, the most deluxe car of its kind in America. The Deluxe 700 Sedan, a companion to the lower-priced 500. All the Corvair sedans and coupes have more front stowage space than 1960 models because the spare tire's been pulled out and put in the rear end. There are also Corvair station wagons. This all-new Lakewood Deluxe is one. It has room for 6 passengers, plus 58 cubic feet of cargo space when the rear seat is folded down, plus 10 more in the locked stowage space under the hood. The Corvair has a new exclusive, a sports wagon. The Greenbrier for 6 passengers or for 9 with the optional rear seat. Double doors on the curb side. The seats are movable. They can be positioned this way when you prefer, as well as the conventional way. The Corvair rear engine has a lot of 1961 improvements. Typical is the new air cooling system that sends preheated air to the carburetor to prevent icing in cold weather. There's a bigger gas tank in 61. Its capacity up from 11 to 14 gallons and more than 18 in the Greenbrier. Now watch the superb performance of the 1961 Corvair. The performance that makes Corvair the outstanding thrift car in the industry. The 1961 Corvair is all of this because of the tremendous testing it's had, along with a full year of actual owner experience that put well over 1 billion miles on Corvair speedometers. The experience that enables the 1961 Corvair to give this kind of performance. Chevy builds every car to be the best.
Now, for 1961, the entire Chevrolet line brings you new comfort, more usable roominess, more convenience.
Who put those 2 window dummies in there? They weren't used during dress rehearsal.
How should I know? Nobody ever tells me anything.
Now, the trunk sill is about 10 inches lower, making the interior loading and unloading much easier. Well, get out of there and explain yourself.
Tracy girl never explains.
And who's Tracy?
Tracy's one of those dummies up there. The one behind the steering wheel. Oh, so I'm a dummy, eh? All right, Q7, forget about that merit badge I promised you. Come on, girl. All right, officer, we'll go peaceably. Halt! Well, now what are we going to do about it? Yeah, what are we going to do?
Now, look here, ladies.
All right, troops, execute emergency plan B. Hey!
Hey, cut that out. Hey!
If Khrushchev had that team on his side for 1 week, Bruy, no more Iron Curtain.
Girls, you cut that out, will you?
Before you go on the stage again, you'd better look in the mirror. Come on, girls. We are
Gracie Tracy's girls. Yes, we're all Tracy girls, and we're sly private eye type detectives.
Our motto is, all we want are the facts, men.
We're prepared for anything.
If you ever need an undercover agent, think of us.
We are Gracie Tracy's girls. Yes, we're all Tracy girls, and we're sly private eye type detectives. And we detect something fine, something really fine in our own super snoopy way. Something that bears looking into, that measures up to all that they say. Leave it to Tracy girls to get the job done. We're the slickest bunch of private eyes under the sun. We detect something fine, something really fine in our own super snoopy way. It's this 1961
Hey, they're great, aren't they?
Those slap-happy dames?
No, the 1961 Chevrolets.